Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. Off we go from the Sunshine State. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
You think back just a few years ago, Mike, Trevor Lawrence coming out of Clemson, he was regarded as one of the top quarterback prospects of the last decade, and at times he's fit the billing, but it's been the inconsistency, protect the ball, turnovers. If he can clean up a lot of those miscues, he could be one of the top quarterbacks in this league.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action for Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's taken in by Thomas. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's carry #1 for Travis Etienne. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
For the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
A return now from the 4. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
It is third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to see the football for the second time. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's first and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Now this looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. 20 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. You want to...
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Lawrence now on second down. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's number 40 on the season for him.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jaguars first down. First and 10.
First and 10.
23-yard line.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Lawrence. That one complete to Pierce. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. That's swung out to ETN. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
That's another Jaguars first down.
On the handoff, it's ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection. It stresses your play caller.
And he's in! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Browns offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down, it's Fields. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
And the Browns, first down. 2 yards on the play. And the Browns, first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That'll be caught by the running back, Jaguars. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Fields now on second down. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10. A give now to Judkins on the zone read. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. To throw is Fields. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough. And now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 13.
They'll try to sneak it here. And right to the 25-yard line. That is enough for the first down. So they pick it up on the ground. And the drive keeps going.
That's another Browns first down. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Browns.
They'll run the toss here with Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
At the 27-yard line.
To throw is Fields. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Third and long.
Makes it third down.
Fields now. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Josh Hines Allen into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Here's Blake Gillikin now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard
Travis
line.
Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of 2. Brings up
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And on third down, that ball is incomplete. On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. This a design run with Fields. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Fields. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. They come to the line, needing 11 here on 3rd down. Here's Fields. It's a short throw, caught by Njoku. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
It's 4th down.
So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. Let's see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll give it to ETN on the option. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Lawrence now. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It was a frustrating series. It'll bring up 4th down. Get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. First down. Fields. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And the Browns
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
And the Browns 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
Fields. Headed left. Buying time. He's going to run it. And Fields, who's tough to bring down the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the 1st down.
That's good for the Browns. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Fields. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Point after, coming up here. He knocks it through, and the Browns are on the board. It's 10-7.
Browns 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more from Jacksonville. After this timeout. 2nd down, they need 3. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open right side. That strains the tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's Etienne. Space to run. Inside the 20. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Caleb Ransaw in on the tackle. Off the play action, here's Fields. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And he tried to fit in the slash, and it was intercepted. Picked up by Travis Hunter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. They'll hold them to a gain of 2. 2nd down, they need 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Lawrence forced out wide. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On 1st and 10, Fields. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll step up and run this. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Browns will cut into that lead.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. Here's Fields to keep it himself. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Browns first.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They run it once more with Judkins. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And he'll wind up getting about from the 38 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Fields to throw. This throw left is complete with Judy. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Browns first down.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. As the struggles continue, he's dropped behind the line again. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Fields. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Justin Fields.
So back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Fields. On the move left. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
ETN now on 1st and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd down, Lawrence. That one complete to Pierce. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Browns first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's Fields. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, Judkins. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3rd down. 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Back to throw is Fields. Open. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A first down throw for Lawrence. This one complete to Jordan. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Lawrence now. And it's caught. Outside. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And the strength on display, rambling through tackle for a gain of 8 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he's got a first down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw. Lawrence. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Etienne. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 3. Once again, it's Etienne. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing third and 3. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
A 44-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Browns offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with first and 10. Off the play action, here's Fields. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Tyson Campbell that time, able to knock it away. We'll try it again here, second and 10. Throwing again, Fields on second and 10. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
A nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Jaguars offense back onto the field for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. They'll lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. On the handoff, it's Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. It is second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Now here's Lawrence. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
The Browns offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Second and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Fields from the pistol. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for two.
The Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just a pick six, but add on a two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get us all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Browns offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to number 10, Quinshon Judkins. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 6. Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. To throw is Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. Trayvon Walker. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up fourth down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. Fields to throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll run. It's ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Lawrence. Oh, they're running with a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Jaguars field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Jaguars will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. The Browns offense ready to get back at it. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Fields. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
The Jags offense ready for this next possession. They start with the lead and the football, and they do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Etienne. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here comes Etienne running to the left. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Browns' 26-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down.
For the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. And it was their